1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is really risky because we could just absolutely whiff. Okay. Okay, I think we just win the game then. You may play lands and cost spells from them without paying a mana cost. Cool. Welcome to a brand new video. Today we'll be looking at Gix Yawgmoth Praetor, one of the brand new cards from Brothers War. Super powerful ability. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1. If they do, they draw a card. This can just be outrageous if you have your curve of 1 drops, 2 drops, and just swing in with loads of creatures. You're going to just be drawing your whole deck. And then you've got 7. Discard X cards. X are the top X cards of target opponent's library. You may play lands and cast spells from among cards exiled this way without paying a mana cost. This is kind of a trap. 7 mana is going to be pretty tough to get to. It's not impossible, and versus control, you're probably going to appreciate this, but I think most of the time you're just going to be using the draw ability. So the deck has loads of aggro creatures, from 1 drops to 2 drops. Forced Warden Paladin's really good to ramp you up a bit. Knight of the Ebon Legion gets bigger without really doing much. Thieves Guild Enforcer hits in. It can get Death Touch if your opponent has 8 or more cards in the graveyard, and you support this with stuff like Ayara. Whenever a black creature comes in, drain your opponent for 1. And there's just loads of cool little synergistic things like this. The curve is mega aggressive, so if you're into mega aggressive gameplay, this would be the deck for you. I found it really fun to play. The deck list will be in the description below, so make sure to check it out, download it and have a go. Don't forget to like and sub if you enjoy what you see. Let's get into the games. Opponent goes first with Kethis, an Abzan Reanimator deck, and our starting hand is not too bad. We can play most of the stuff in it, so I think I'm going to keep this. Our land count is at 38, just to try and optimise on the fact we have so many 1-drops, and we're a very fast deck. Oh, Dark Ritual, so we can just go straight into the Black Market Connections on turn 1, which is just absurd. So I think we're just going to go for all 3 modes here. And I think we've got so many options. We can just kill the Jadar. I think that's the thing we want to do. Stop them gaining any advantage. Jadar is interesting in a Kethis build. And then let's Duress as well to see what we're working with here. So our mana is pretty tight. Sorin, yeah, definitely get rid of that. Okay, so if they ever get to Elish Norn, we kind of lose the game. So we definitely going to want to kill Selvala here. Wow, Phyrexian Tower, this is just crazy now. Turn 1 Black Market Connections, not sure how to really beat that. So we even get to... Okay, so we don't get to draw a card because we've already got another 3-power creature. So I think what we do is we swing in first. And I think we'll be sacking that to kill the Selvala. Do we need to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think having the extra mana here is just too delicious. Obviously, we're at 11 lives, so we have to be very careful. Okay, let's get an even more. This is risky, obviously. We've got half the life they do, but their hand is awful. So 11. What 3 mana? Yeah, let's just go for Gix here. Gix kind of sets up our future turns really well because Urza's Ruinous Blast will only kill the non-legend permanents here. Therefore, telling spells, that's probably a board wipe. And yeah, wow, that was a fast-paced game. Incredible. Okay, a mono-black mirror match. Very nice. Phyrexian Arena, feed the swarm, eliminate. We've got ways to kill Ayara, so we can currently deal with the threat that's going to drain us. We don't really want to get drained because Gix already drains us for 1 life. So Thoughtseize, Dark Ritual. Okay, so turn 1 Ayara. Pretty brutal, but to be fair, what can we say? We did the same with her turn 1 Dark Ritual. So not the same card, but you know, turn 1 3-drop. Very good. Yeah, mono black is a pretty formidable colour. Let's eliminate the ER here. So she's going to cost 5 mana for them now. So although they did burst her out, she's very vulnerable. So getting black market connections. Okay, so luckily we have the answer yet again. Feed the swarm. So we are losing a bit of life, but we've got, you know, we're an aggro deck. Sweet. Okay, that was very lucky again. Defeated some very powerful first turn spells there. Okay, so it looks like we're facing our daily Mod-rotha. Give us today our daily Mod-rotha. No thanks, but there you go. Mod-rotha and Garuda. So all the spells in their deck cost even cost. So that's interesting. I think we'll go for the Glint Sleeve Siphoner first. Absolutely love this card. This used to win me standard games back in the day. Attacking gives you energy, and if the rest of your deck has energy, then you can just keep drawing. It's a bit like a slow Dark Confidant, essentially. So following turn, we can go for Gix, or we could Bolt Bird, as they say. Maybe that's more important here. Yeah, let's just kill this ramp spell. We don't want them having 4 mana on the next turn. It's always regrettable. Like a Binding of the Old Gods would be terrible there. That would just slow us down so much. Being a fast deck like this, you wanna stop them ramping as hard as you can. Did they get a land or not? They did. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna draw here. Fantastic. Land is always good. Black market connection is also good. So I've got 5 mana. I think we'll go for the Gix, because it still lets us draw, and this has got a menace, so we might as well just swing in. And of course we're going to draw a card. Freaking crazy. I love this deck. Absolutely love this card. It's, oh my goodness. This is going to be so expensive in paper. I think it's about 20 something pounds at the moment. So they're going to mill 2 and return a permanent to their hand. Okay. We get the binding. Why the binding? Why? So we're going to eliminate this because we don't want them to be able to double block here. Okay, so we've got lots of ways to draw. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Let's draw a couple cards, see what we get here. Okay, more lands. So let's go for the black market connections, because now they're probably going to target that with the binding. I suppose initially they were going to go for the Gix, but I have a feeling that the black market's going to bite the dust here. 2 triggers, as if this is for each creature. This is just crazy. Our hand is constantly filled. Here comes the binding. Let's see what they go for. Was that a mistake? Not sure. Not sure. Lotus Field. Okay, so that's going to destroy some of their lands. I don't think I would have gone for the Gix, mostly because I can just recast it. But yeah, we'll draw. We keep losing life, but we'll find ways around this. I believe. Let's go all 3, because I'm an absolute lunatic. Target player, we can kill someone with this. Swing in, so we're at 10. And let's go for the Evolved Sleeper. This is going to be a huge threat for them. And the Paladin. And so food lets us gain life, which is actually good. And yeah, I think pass turn. So if they do go for the Mod-rotha, we have the Soul Shatter. So don't forget, they have 14 life. So target creature gets +2. This can actually kill someone. Have they got a board wipe here? Massacre Worm. That's actually really gross. That is so gross, it's just going to absolutely murder us. Okay, so punished here. Okay, let's go to full control. And so let it resolve. Trigger on the stack. Made them sack the Massacre Worm. So this way we won't actually lose the 2 life for each of our things that dies. The trigger does still happen though. Yeah, there's no way we were going to save our guys there. So actually what I want to do here is I think I'm going to gain the life because I'd like to use the Blood Pact as a way to just finish them off. As if they had Massacre Worm. Okay. We'll go for all 3 modes again because I'm a lunatic. Need to Extinction. Vacuum Tower. They're at 14. Let's go for Gix. And yeah, we'll pass the turn. It's a shame we didn't have any more food. Death Touch. Okay, we don't want that Massacre Worm. So here comes Mod-rotha. So they hold priority, which means they get to play something, a land, and do something else. Because playing a land doesn't actually use a stack. What are they going to do here? Binding of the Titans. Let's get rid of the Mod-rotha. And lifelink on top would be good. Lock Thwain, that's really not going to help. Can we beat them? I like how Gix actually has a it's a may. It's not an actual must. 2/3 Death Touch. I will block. I don't want to lose more. I mean they can recast it, but right, okay, let's think about this. Let's just get a treasure because it's getting a bit risky. So we can just now go for the 7 mana ability, which is just ludicrous and costs all the stuff on the top of their deck. Do we just do that? Pay X, so we'll discard 6 cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is really risky because we could just absolutely whiff. Okay. Okay, I think we just win the game then. You may play lands and cost spells from them without paying a mana cost. Cool, so we just won the game. I think. So Panamonican means the end raise gets 2 triggers. This is hilarious. Absolutely immense. We just... Oh my goodness. 13. Oh no, did the triggers stack wrong? Oh, we have to target something. Oh no. I should have... Okay. That's a shame. I should have played the creatures first. Because now it's only going to be 13. Okay. Oh no, that's so sad. That's so sad. Down to 2. Damn it. So, yeah, we're not going to draw. Decline. Decline. And, well, we might as well play the Signet. Oh no. Come on. Are we punished? Do we just lose? As if we got the winning thing, but we didn't do it in the right way. Okay. Just have to hold my breath. Hold my breath. If I lose this, it's completely my fault and I take full responsibility. Do they have an out? They've got so many lands. They can play a number of things. Are they slow rolling me here? So the moral of this story is don't let the excitement get the better of you. Yeah, it was a really cool thing we did, but didn't think about the order. Oracle of Muldiah. Okay. Vorinclex has haste, but they can't cast on the top because it's not a land. Spark double. So they get 2 Oracles of Muldiah. But we've got Trample. Oh my. Let's get... As if we won that. As if. That's mental. Okay, opponent goes first with a Ryu. They're going to get double combat steps with either Samurai or Warriors. This guy looks so epic. Okay, I'm going to keep this because we have a bit of defense that turns into basically a Thoughtseize. But they get to draw a card. And yeah, so we can block that with the Concealing Curtains. Pretty interesting card. Becomes a 3/4 Menace. Menace is good because we want to be able to swing in with the Gix creatures, thus drawing cards. 4/1. Ooh, that's gross on turn 2. Okay. So I think we go for creatures. And the lifelink on this is going to make a big difference if it manages to survive. Warrior, so this can get double combats if they get Ryu out, which is kind of concerning. So we don't want Ryu to exist, really. We could just accept our destiny and go for Gix. Let's swing in here. They're actually going to block. I'm interested by that. So, okay. So it's an equipment build as well. They'd rather have the... I'm not sure if that was a good move or not. Because they could have gone for the Ryu and then had double combats. That would have been 8 damage and we wouldn't have blocked. Fair enough. So they're going to want to draw cards with this, aren't they? So we want to leave 2 mana open, really. Let's draw some cards, lose some life. If we swing... would they block? Well, let's find out. If they block, they are absolutely wild. They're actually going to trade. Why play Akiri if you're not going to draw cards off it? That's a very peculiar play. Akiri gives you card advantage, right? So the notion is you play this in order to draw cards, but it just seems... So the dog, they're just blocking 3 odd, and that's 2, 1, and 2. So we can just get rid of 2 evens. Yeah, we'll just get rid of 2 evens. The evens they have are strong, haste maker, and just a big boy. So we keep our guys as well. And then let's just be super aggressive, get rid of this. They deal 1 damage to something of their choice. Okay, do they have a shock? I don't really understand. Why did they target the gigs? To any target this is. This could have been my face. Hactos. So it's protection from everything but 3. Okay. And it's a warrior as well. Right. As crazy as this sounds... yeah, I'm actually going to leave it black as a block because currently it's the only thing that... Gix is the only thing we can block with, and a 6/1 with 2 combats is not very nice, I have to say. Okay. Any protection spells? Fair enough. They don't want to cast Ryu at all, do they? Okay, let's flip this and see what we're working with in their hand here. Is it a kill spell? Man, that blew my mind. I don't really know what's going on half the time. It just felt very, very odd decisions there. Okay, fair enough. Moving on. We go first. Oh, this is always nice to go first against another aggro build. So Domri Raid. They're going to be a Gruul aggro build looking to get lots of creatures onto the field. And yeah, we've got a really good hand. Removal coming out of the wazoo. Misery's Shadow. This is untested. Brand new card. I'm not sure about it yet. But let's go for the white first because it comes untapped. And, well, the artwork on it is incredible. Purple and black just goes together like a dream, doesn't it, the artwork? So, Elvish Visionary. Will they block? So that makes it a 2/1, so they can fight. So, We don't want them to have any creatures out. That's the idea, because red-green operates with a lot of fighting mechanics. So, yeah, let's go for the Gifted Aetherborn here. I like the idea of having lifelink with the ability to draw. This deck is crazy. I think this is going to impact Modern and Historic 60 card as well. Okay. So they played Cultivate. Oh, they're going big. They're going big. So next turn they'll have 6 mana. That's a scary amount of mana. Okay, let's go for the Gix and swing in. We need to draw some lands, please. Okay. And of course, we basically draw 2 cards for free there because of lifelink. Okay. And we'll play this tapped. Okay, so saved by the bell there. Thank goodness. 5 mana. What they got? There's a lot of fantastic things at 4 to 5 mana in green. Elder Gargaroth is one of them. That would be a problem, but we have the Heartless Act. Questing Beast. Okay. I'm not that bothered. It's fantastic, but I'm just not that bothered. No blocks. They had priority there, which means they have... I think they've got a protection spell. So how do we want to do this? We could just attack with the Gifted Aetherborn. It's unlikely that they choose to block that with a big beast. Let's go in with this. The choice is theirs. So, as usual, a land would be preferred here. Okay, no land. Let's go for the Misery Shadow. And I think we're going to pass the turn, because I feel like they've got a protection spell. And the Shadow's going to be good because it exiles their creatures when they die. So, fight mechanics. They're going to trade. Am I okay with this? I think so. Yeah. Okay. I'm fine. Gets rid of one of their blockers. It's exiled forever. And they're passing with 3 mana up. Let's see if they've got any way to save the beast here. Veil of Summer. So that's what they were holding up. Okay, fine. Hit a land. 2, 3, and 2. Probably should have played the Dread Presence first there, shouldn't I? That was a mistake. Okay, 3, 2. Blitz. Okay, well, we'll swing the Shadow into the Domri, so we can just give it +1/+1. Okay, that's really good. Sure.
I'll be back after I've licked my wounds. You'll see.
I'm not that bothered about all this stuff. So yeah, misplay there by playing the Swamp, but we'll learn from our mistakes, hopefully. We all make mistakes. Okay, we're in a good position. The Questing Beast is doing a fantastic cosplay as a defender. Can you imagine that? Imagine wearing a little wall hat. So do they have another kill spell for Gix? Summit. So she can deal 2 damage as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. Okay. So she can kill the white. Okay, fine. Could have given the Questing Beast double strike. And a Zertar Goblin, sorry. Now the nice thing is, she killed one of the even things. Which means that the extraction event is looking a lot better. Let's just exile this from the graveyard to draw a card. Let's see what we get here. Swamp's good. So yeah, no blocks. We can just kill the Summit with a Swamp now. Which is exactly what we're going to do here. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
Forgive me.
4/4. So we'd lose everything but this. Maybe we can... Yeah, we'll kill the Zertar Goblin. So anything that lets us gain life and kill is wonderful. And then, yeah, we'll swing in with the Misery Shadow. We don't have to necessarily pump. Oh, okay, they're fed up. They're fed up of taking the damage, so they're going to trade. Sure. Okay. Do they have a board wipe? Or they're looking at Domri. You can see the highlight ring around the Domri. Oh, the Yawgmoth. So this is annoying. Oh, okay, so we have the answer. Of course we do. Wonderful. So I did prophesize that earlier. Swamp on top. Lovely for me. So, oddly enough, they haven't got any board wipes or anything so far. I feel like we've dodged a bullet there. They could have had the philosophy that... let's drain them again. Let's make them fear us. And then, yeah, go for black market connections. Yeah, because they're running a lot of aggro stuff themselves. They might be thinking that board wipes aren't that good. But as I said before, you should always have some kind of board wipes. Close this. Does that mean they're just dead then? Yeah. We could have hasted in with the Tenacious Underdog. So many options there. Fantastic deck. This deck is awesome. Okay, this is a bit of a scary deck actually. We're facing Angrath, mainly because his -3 can steal one of our creatures. And then if its cost is 3 or less, we lose it. They'll get to sacrifice it as well. So, and they get to go first. So yeah, let's play the tap land. Could be good. I really love this Weatherlight Complete in aggro decks. Fantastic card. I'm really happy with this deck. It's rare that I'll make a deck this quick. Because obviously the set just came out. Croxer. Whoa. Getting absolutely rinsed there. So we discard creature and then we get a 2/2. So yeah, let's cast it from the graveyard. So it doesn't really feel like they achieved much, which is good for us. Florian. So we can't block. He's got first strike, so it is going to be an issue. So I think... Murderous Rider? Yeah, the advantage Florian gets is way too strong. Yeah, and then let's swing in. Again, Murderous Rider is great because the lifelink just circumvents the Gix ability of draining us. So yeah, it's nice to have like little things like this to make you aware. Mind Stone. So we missed a land drop. Would they block with this? Highly likely. We could fatal push it. I think this is good, yeah. And then so hopefully this works. So it does. And then we'll swing in with the Skyclave Shade. Now the idea is that hopefully this survives, so then the Glint Sleeve can get in. If they have 2 removal spells, then it's not good. Okay, so if they go for Angrath here, they can steal one and then make us sack it. But that does mean we can just finish them off. So, Honden. Okay, they've gone for the Honden, so that'll deal 1 damage on upkeep. Agonizing Remorse. So it's interesting, because they've got a Waste Knot and they want us to discard stuff, but they're making us lose cards. Okay, so we're going to struggle killing the... Okay, so let's... This is fine. Gix comes in. We're going to draw 2 cards here. Wonderful. And they can't really react that quick either, because... Come on, let's give us a land now. No lands. Okay. So they kill the Glint Sleeve, or well, they can choose here. Here's the thing. Again, if they go for the Angrath, they will lose it. Languish. Wonderful. Okay, that is annoying. That is annoying. So... Yeah, we will cast this from the graveyard, because we want it to be an issue for them. And then we'll go for the Weatherlight Completed, because if we lose the Skyclave Shade, which we probably will, we get to scry 1. Okay. God, this is annoying. We need an answer for Angrath here. Inquisition, that's not going to cut it. How do we deal with this? So they've sadly exiled our removal.
Ever seen water,
Land.
no fire, no steel.
So get rid of the extinction event, I think. So they get to draw a card. Cut down, that's not going to cut it either, ironically. Okay, so this might work, we'll see. So we can, if they steal the Sedgemoor Witch, we can cut it down, which means we get a 1-1. It's going to be tight though. Yeah, that it was a clutch move when they got rid of the Aid to Extinction, but... What are they going to do here? Interesting. So the answer isn't so clear cut because they got rid of the mana to do that play. So... Right, so let's try and kill it in response. I know that sounds weird, but we were gonna lose it anyway. And now we get a 1-1 in return. And that can swing in at the Angrath. Scry, we need a better thing than a swamp. And they've got so many cards in the graveyard, they can actually go for the Croxer here. But we do have the Eliminate for the Croxer, at the very least. And if we do get to resolve Artifice Nightmare, exile the graveyard, but seems unlikely. Their hand is so stacked. So I get rid of the Arcane Signet here. Goodness me, that waste not. Crazy. So let's kill the Croxer. So, see, the annoying thing here is they can just go for the Honden to kill one of our things. So we'll go for the Murderous Rider. At least that's a bit harder to kill. But they will probably, obviously they'll just kill the Pest. To square one. Yeah, we're not doing so well this game. Land is not good. If this becomes online, it normally would be good, but Angrath, I think Angrath is just, it's just a really bad matchup here.
No steel.
Because they managed to control our early hand, and then their late game is incredible. They've drawn 5 cards just from making us discard as well. And they've not played any of them, which is interesting. Interesting. Well, yeah, I think we're well and truly dead here. Let's see if we can get anything good.
Oh, one city for you will be.
So if we play a land, we can go for the Skyclave Shade kicked. So they can't just kill it with the Honden. Interesting. Damn, absolutely trolling us to death here.
Punishment is my entertainment.
And an arena. And they have the kill spell. Yeah, fair enough. And Jadar. That's not going to cut it. So the Weatherlight is now online. That's good. Issue is, if we kill the Angrath, they're just going to recast it. So it's probably best to just go for them. There are 8. We get to draw a card. Evolve Sleeper. Oh no, they're going to kill that. That was a mistake. I suppose it means that doesn't do 1 to me. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. Although it wasn't really a huge mistake, because when you think about it, it would have been discarded anyway with the Angrath, right?
No fire. No
Down to 7. Like stage. Sanctum. Okay, so if they get to their turn with Sanctum, we just lose the game. So yeah, actually having the Thoughtseize on top was actually terrible.
Plead for mercy.
Turgid's Lantern. So we will decline that. We'll go to 2. They're attacking. Why are they attacking? Doesn't that mean they just die? Oh, that was so silly. They die in their upkeep. It's not a must. Yeah, they now die in their upkeep due to the Phyrexian arena. Unless they can kill the devil in response. Oh, I should have blocked, shouldn't I? Yeah, if I'd blocked, it would have been... Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, I was a bit flustered there, but if I had blocked, I was just scared. But, yeah, lost the game for it. Oh, well. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.